Managing staff under probation. There are 4 rules to managing staff undergoing probation. Rule number 1 states that if a staff is placed under a probation period of 3 months or 6 months, he or she cannot be terminated before being allowed to complete that 3 to 6 months. Therefore, the termination notice under Malaysian employment law stipulating a 7-day or 14-day or even a 30-day termination notice cannot apply, because our law says that if a company has chosen to engage that employee for a 3-month period or a 6-month probation period, it is bound to give that employee that full opportunity to perform or prove himself or herself for that 3 to 6 month period. Rule number 2, can you shortcut this process by paying the employee for the balance duration of their probation period? For instance, let's assume I have a probation period of 6 months, but it is the 2nd month of the probation period, and you as my boss feel that I'm not performing up to expectations and you'd like to end this employment relationship. Could you here write to me and say, well, Sean, I'm really sorry that you failed to perform up to expectations, so the company is now going to pay you for the balance of your probation period of 6 months. Remember, rule number 1 says you can't terminate me before the end of that 3 to 6 months. So rule number 2 now is asking that question. Since my probation period is 6 months and you want to bring forth an end to this relationship early, could you do that by paying me off for the balance of my probation period? The answer is actually no, because under Malaysian law, if an employer is found guilty of mismanaging that staff and bringing forward an earlier termination, the employee could be awarded compensation for a balance period of up to 12 months. So rule number 2 says no shortcuts. You have to manage that underlying employee. Right? Now, what are you expected to do? Right? So if you've got that staff under probation period of 6 months, what are you expected to do so that if you are unhappy with this particular person at the end of the 6 months, you could comfortably make a decision to say, look, I'm sorry, we have decided not to confirm you, and be sure that the company is not in risk of any industrial relations dispute. The answer is 2 documents. The rule of thumb here is, as a boss, you need to ideally be able to go to human resources and say, well, I have got 2 documents to support my contention that this person has failed to perform. Here's my first document. It's my first interim appraisal that I did, for instance, with this staff at the 3-month juncture of his probation. And the second is my second interim evaluation, which I did at my 5th month juncture. Right? If you've got 2 documents, then you're in a safe position to make that decision to not confirm the employee. Rule number 4 is another rule that will surprise you, in that under our law, there is no automatic confirmation. Therefore, if the person's probation is now past that 6-month juncture, the law does not state that he or she is automatically confirmed. Here, if you find the employee is still not up to expectations, you as a superior, as a manager, still have that right to extend the employee's probation beyond that 6-month or 3-month term for that matter. Thank you.